Brian Crozier from Silver Curve. Denise, very interesting to hear you talk about OpenSplash earlier on. So we've just launched the first OpenSplash player outside ODA, which is actually on the show floor today.
Yes.
Thanks to OneLAN.
Congratulations.
My question is actually for Dirk. I've seen VUKUNET in the headlines for years now. I'm slightly confused as to why that sits within the NEC portfolio and how you see that fitting in with other platforms that obviously compete with you, and whether you see that the junction between VUKUNET and NEC gives you competitive issues. That if you're selling VUKUNET or giving away VUKUNET in your case, is there a problem with you using Panasonic screens or vice versa? If you're using NEC screens, would you have a problem with them using someone else's software?
That's a very good question.
And it's very good that you got the OpenSplash bit in there as well. So.
Thanks for the question. That I can clarify that point, because I think maybe a lot of people ask that question themselves. And in the digital out-of-home or digital signage industry, NEC is well respected and seen as a hardware manufacturer, as you said, projectors, screens, LED boards. But we are much more than that. I mean, our company slogan is empowered by innovation. And all the 140,000 employees out there, NEC employees, they have innovation in their DNA. For example, in 1977, so more than 30 years ago, our chairman at that time set up a concept called CC concept, computing and communication. So at that time, he knew already that our computers will more and more communicate with each other. He foresee at that time already the big internet wave coming. So that was 30 years ago. So that shows that we are thinking much more beyond. And when you see the NEC portfolio, there's a lot of service and solution-related business. So we do a lot of infrastructure business for the big telco companies. We do a lot of infrastructure business for the internet service providers. So we think much more in service and solution orientation. And therefore, it was logical, with our background in the digital signage industry and in the digital out-of-home industry, with our background and the credibility, to set up a solution, develop a solution which helps the whole digital signage ecosystem. Because we think if we can, bridge this gap to make digital out-of-home much more easier to plan and buy, we see more advertising dollars coming to the network owners, and that at the end will help the whole digital signage ecosystem. And therefore, as I said, it was a logical step for us to develop such a solution. And we don't see any big conflict, because VUKUNET is completely hard and software independent. So it can run on every screen, it can run on every content management system.
So it's agnostic?
It's agnostic, exactly.
It's a good word for a German. Learn that, agnostic.